In 2016, Benjamin, then going by the pen name Jetson, entered a film into the Sci-Fi London Film Festival's 48-hour challenge. For the challenge, contestants are given a set of prompts, mostly props and lines, that have to appear in a movie they make over the next 2 days. The prompts were title, Sunspring, dialogue, it may never be forgiven but that is just too bad, prop and action, a character pulls a book from a shelf, flips through it and puts it back, optional science idea, in a future with mass unemployment young people are forced to sell blood. Apparently this science fiction film takes place in the Daybreakers universe. Give it a cup of really hot tea. I can think of 42 reasons why that's an awesome line. Benjamin even wrote a song for the film, which was performed by Brooklyn-based electroacoustic duo Tiger and Man. The film narrates the story of 3 people, H, H2 and C, set in a futuristic world and entangled with murder and love. At least that's what Wikipedia says. I'm not going to second guess it because I had no idea what was going on. Not because the film was too complicated for my blockbuster savage mind, but because salvaging a plot, characters, motivations out of a script that includes the lines, "Well, I have to go to the skull. I don't know. We're going to see the money." And that deathless classic, "I saw him again. The way you were sent to me. That was a big, honest idea. I am not a bright light." And that's not forgetting the not terrifying at all script directions, which include, he picks up a light screen and fights the security force with the particles of a transmission on his face, and taking his eyes from his mouth is slightly beyond my abilities. Mind you, Benjamin Jetson did manage to get some pretty awesome cast members for his little film, including Thomas Middleditch, known for his role as Richard Hendricks in the HBO series Silicon Valley, Elizabeth Grey, who puts in an amazing performance as the woman torn between 2 men, and Humphrey Kerr, who's been on the comedy circuit in the UK for a couple of years. Sunspring, all 9 minutes and 2 seconds of it, was shot and edited in less than 48 hours, eventually contested in the festival and was nominated among the final top 10 films. And at this point, I imagine you're wondering why you should care about some 9-minute short film entered in a festival and written by someone who probably dreams of one day being able to write dialogue as well as Tommy Wiseau of The Room fame. But here's the thing, unless he dreams of electronic sheep, Benjamin isn't dreaming of anything, because Benjamin isn't a human being. He's an artificial intelligence. Well, the script of the film was authored by a recurrent neural network called Long Short-Term Memory, LSTM, by an AI bot named Benjamin, if you want to be specific. You see, in the wake of Google's AI Go victory, filmmaker Oscar Sharp turned to his technologist collaborator Ross Goodwin to build a machine that could write screenplays. They created Jetson and fueled him with hundreds of sci-fi TV and movie scripts. Shortly thereafter, Jetson announced it wished to be addressed as Benjamin, because of course it did. And I do mean hundreds from all over the quality spectrum. I mean, just to name a few, there's 2012, 2001: A Space Odyssey, 9, the Alien franchise, Cowboys and Aliens for some unknown reason, Eight-Legged Freaks and Interstellar for good measure, and naturally some Muppet included the Terminator franchise because that's exactly what we want the AIs to learn about. At least they included Serenity amongst the literally hundreds of sci-fi films they pumped in to get the script out. And you can check out the script for yourself, because for a 4-page script it packs in some really cool stuff, and I genuinely do feel that the line, "he looks at me and he throws me out of his eyes," is something we've all experienced in one form or another. Like I say, this is a no-budget film made in a weekend, so the SFX are good for a time and budget, and there is a narrative of sorts to follow, but this isn't Citizen Kane. The cast do well with the script, and Elizabeth Grey is phenomenal, especially at the end when she delivers a gibberish monologue to camera, which I think is supposed to be about why she chose one man over the other, and yet somehow makes it seem intense and real. You can watch the film on YouTube, and I really think you should, because give it 10 years or so, and this is who will be script writing Transformers 20, There Is No God, if they're not doing so already. But as it is, this is a unique and beautiful bus flight of a movie that I don't know if humanity is truly ready for. And what's that? They made another one, and it's called It's No Game, a sci-fi short film starring David Hasselhoff? Hold my beer. But what do you guys think? And are you looking forward to our computer script writing revolution? Comment below, let me know. I'm Daniel, this has been A Dunking. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe.